Okay guys, so here we are, we're putting our journal together. Now this is gonna look different for every single person, and the reason why is because your journal might not be the same. Your journal could be longer, it might not be wider. So this is a part where you're gonna get really creative. So you're gonna have your envelopes, just as I have my envelopes. We've created all of our envelopes, and it does not matter which way you put them. So what I would do is take each envelope like I did, and I put them in, I just kind of placed them where I wanted them. I looked, okay, would that work? Yeah, that was good. And then what I did was I took the flower, this flower stamp, I inked it up, and I filled in the spaces. I just played with it before I put my envelope on to really kind of create just a little more beauty. Two reasons. A, you could color these, and that would be more coloring, so you have a lot more coloring options. And then I took my snail tape and I just taped these down, as simple as that. Then I did these two. I did my angel messages, and those angel messages are available. You can go to above540.com and you will see the angel messages tab. And we will be doing the angel messages journal a little later on in the year. So I did this. I just kind of showed you a little bit of the difference if you decided to color. So there's that coloring option. And that's what I did. I just really took advantage of having these stamps and using them for the purposes of creating that depth. So how you're putting your journal together is going to be up to you. You might want to put one, depending on your side, you might want to put, one envelope or two envelopes. Really kind of take that placement and place them how you like. Now here I am leaving blank pages for myself to write. So I do use my angel messages cards to tie into my statement. So the angel messages are one per week. Because I did mine, I actually did a little extra one just because of how I read cards for myself. And so I use those in there. And so I read my journal, my promise every day, my letter every day, and my vibrational alignment. I don't read that every day unless I'm forgetting to do what I'm supposed to do. But in the beginning, I did spend a lot of time clearing these statements with the clearing statement. And then now I take my message out each day and I will journal based on that with this vision in mind. So saying, okay, so where can I work with my energy a little more? Like, for example, this card says, my energy creates my reality. What I focus on will manifest. So to me, this card was really telling me, well, you know what? Maybe I'm not focusing exactly on what I want. Maybe I have to look into my day and say, okay, so how am I not aligning with what I want? And I actually did this, and I did find exactly what the card was telling me. And then I worked on clearing that. So I used the clearing statement on that thought process where I was not aligning my reality with what I was creating. And it was super helpful. So the other thing you can do is, if you want to journal in a different book, you can. Like if I write, I actually do write in this book. Now, I will use this book as a journal. Like the next few pages, I'll journal for the month. I used to not do that because I used to be a little more hesitant about people seeing my journal. And so then I would have a different journal where I would write my thoughts down, and then at the end I would actually, at a full moon, I would actually take the journals to my fire pit we used when we were camping, and I would actually just use them as that, and then I would release all of that stuff. So, I mean, we'll be working a lot on moon cycles and stuff like that. So, if you're not sure, there is on above540.com a free 3-part card reading series that might help you. And if you're interested in the angel messages, definitely you can check that out. And I do also, if you're really interested in working with the angels, I have a divine working with your divine helpers program, and I use that a lot with this, and I love it. I've worked with the angels for so many years consciously. I mean, we all work with the angels, sometimes just not consciously, but I really love that. I've designed it. It's not just a basic what you're going to find in most books. Working with your angels, it's really how to create your vision and really work with the angels on a really deep level. I love it. It's a beautiful program, and that's why I suggested some of the meditations that you can use with this, because I do that every day. So I pick one of those meditations, because all of the meditations that I tape because I tape them for myself, and then I share them with you, because when I'm meditating, I find it easier to follow me talking than like I do a lot of quiet meditation too, but when I'm working on a vision, I'll work through that angel. I'll work through with working with different things. I'll just kind of go to that page and I'll click the one that I feel inspired to work with that day. And then when I'm working with my angel messages and I'm like, okay, so somewhere in my life, I am not aligning. And so I need to discover what that is. So I don't take offense to it. I say, okay, I'm asking for help, and they're saying something is not aligning in your thoughts. So in your thoughts and in your energy. And when I looked in there, it was very easy to find. Once I kind of snapped out of that, victim, mentality, and remembered that I'm the creator of my life, then I started to align that, and I did what I had to take. I cleared it, and I asked the what would it take questions so that I could create what I want. And that's what the angels want to help us with, is creating what we want. And so this is how I love this journal. It's been one of my favorites. I create journals every year, and I tell you, this is my favorite so far. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Let me know if there's a way that you want to that I can help you. I have lots of offerings at above540.com, so I check it out. I have one-to-one sessions. I have, we're going to be doing journals throughout the year, so we're going to dive deep into different topics. This is our overall vision, and we're going to dive deep into different areas of passion, of relationships, of abundance, of business, of working with the moon cycles for manifestation. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you're checking back here and getting everything you need to participate in all of the wonderful journal activities. And most important, make sure that you're working with this. You've done this all, set this into motion, and now take that time to clear it and ask your what would it take questions throughout the day. I ask the what would it take questions multiple times a day, and it really helps me focus on aligning what I want instead of getting caught up in, oh my gosh, can I do that? Or is that possible? I say, what would it take to ... And it's been life-changing. So guys, thank you so much for joining me on this journey. It's been awesome, and we have just begun. So we have lots more to do. Enjoy, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.